Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what some of the things that types of Christ people go through. When I say types of Christ people, meaning that those who are chosen to be leaders. For example, Moses was one of the chosen type of Christ who was taken away from his hometown to go to Egypt. As I have said before, Moses and Jesus Christ, they have something very similar. They have similar things. For example, Moses, when he was a child, when he was born, his parents were told to get him away from there because, of course, the king was trying to kill all the kids or all the newborns at that time. So because of that, he was taken away from where he was to go to Egypt. And because Moses was a type of Christ, Christ also had to go through the same, something similar. Remember that when Jesus was in the womb, even before delivery, his parents were told to take Jesus away from where he was, of course, in the womb. Basically, the parents needed to leave where they were to go to a place where God told them to go because, similarly, because the king at that time wanted to kill Jesus Christ. So that's one of the things that, you have to remember, that those who are chosen, for some reason, Satan the devil does not like them. Those who are leaders, Satan the devil does not like them. So they will do everything to get rid of him. So God gave instructions and warning to tell the people to go far away or go to a place where you will be safe. Don't stay where you are. We saw that with Moses and we saw that with Jesus Christ. That also happened to Joseph. Joseph's situation, it did not happen when he was a child. However, it happened when he was, I would say, adult or teenager, when the siblings had to sell him to a stranger. So all most of the chosen ones, they don't grow up in their own country or their own town or their own environment. They have to be taken away to a different place and then maybe come back later. Why is that? Because again, like I said, when you are a chosen one of God who has appointed you to become some kind of a leader for the nation, for your country, for your town, there's a possibility that your adversary does not want you to be. Maybe they want a different person or different type to be the leader, but not you. He sees the light that you are going to shine through this world that is dark. So he does not want you. But the one who God has chosen, nobody can stop him or her. So he gives instructions for 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 the chosen ones to do. And there's a reason for that. Most of the time, there are some who are told to leave where they are. It's not easy to have grown up in an environment where you're used to that place, and then you've been told to leave that place to go somewhere where you don't even know. To go to a place you don't even know. Sometimes that happens. When God calls his people, that sometimes can happen. Excuse me. So if this is the case, then it's very similar to leaders of today, how they were chosen to be leaders of today, and the future leaders, how they are chosen to become future leaders. Some are told to leave where they are, to leave their family members, to be by themselves, to go far. And sometimes this can be very, very challenging. But that's what God wants, because he knows the best for us. So, in conclusion, when God chooses his people, he already knows what was going to happen even before his chosen were born. He knew who they are. So he will protect them no matter what. Because these group of people, the chosen, who are to be leaders, they go through a lot, even from their childhood. And as I said, with Moses and Jesus, they had to go through some challenges even when they were little babies. So that happens also to people of today who are chosen by God to lead. Sometimes they may need to leave their family members. Sometimes they may have to go through challenges when they are or when they were kids. Sometimes they may have to go through challenges when they were trying to get their education, because there's someone who saw the light in them who did not like it. And they did everything they could to block them from becoming who God has called them to become. But that's not always easy, because the chosen ones who have been called and chosen by God, they are not easy people. You cannot challenge them like that. They don't give up easily. They may take a break from the fight, but they come back. Because God has put something in their hands to give to the world. Beautiful things. Beautiful things. But not everybody likes beautiful things. There are people who don't like beautiful things. So they don't want the chosen children of God to show their beauty, to show their light, because that light will condemn every darkness. Because that light will block every darkness. Because that light will cover up every darkness. And that is what the adversary does not like. It doesn't matter what he or she likes. It's all about God and what he says. So that is what I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for listening.